Michael Kennedy, Modern Work Customer Success Manager with Microsoft. And I'm here at Dell Children's Hospital, standing in front of the Kugelbahn, or ball machine. The Kugelbahn is really an analogy for the connected modern enterprise. It is a series of paths and tasks that start and end, and there are ways that we activate these tasks. In this case, it's this wheel that releases the ball and kicks off a work process. Now, when the Kugelbahn is working perfectly, all of these parts work in synchronization to each other and begin and end these different work processes and tasks. And so what I'm going to do in this demonstration is show you how the power of the partnership of Microsoft and Adobe come together like a Kugelbahn to create a beautiful machine of efficiency.
So in this demonstration, we're going to be working with a fictitious agency, the Texas Department of Goodness, also known as TDOG, and we're going to be taking you through an employee onboarding experience. I'd like to thank the Dell Children's Medical Center where we filmed all of the shots here and did the demo, and thank you to their amazing staff and the care that they give to their patients.
Someone's at the door. It's my first day of work at TDOG.
Hey.
Hey honey, can you feed the baby? It's my welcome package for TDOG. Hey honey, look at this awesome welcome kit that I got from the Texas Department of Goodness, TDOG. So it's this speakerphone, because I'm going to be working remotely now that we have COVID. It's this great headset, and look at this awesome Microsoft Surface Pro computer. This is so cool. So I got this welcome letter with my name on it. It says, we're so excited to have you join our team, and to begin your journey, scan the QR code below with your smartphone. Well, I can do that. Let me start up my camera. Okay. Right. Oh, that's cool. It's a form welcoming to TDOG in English and Spanish. That's neat. And it says, please enter your cell phone number below to begin your enrollment process. If it matches the number we have on file, you'll receive a text message asking you to authenticate with your government ID. Oh, cool. Okay, so I entered my cell phone. Click submit. All right, it says, thanks, your response was submitted. Oh, I got a text message. Okay, let me see. It says from Adobe Sign, and it says tap the above link to provide your government ID. All right, I can do that. All right, somehow it's going to magically scan my government ID. Oh, that's cool. Okay, it was successful. All right, now it's asking me to take a photo selfie. Almost done. Let's take a selfie so we can match you to your ID. Wow, okay, that's cool. All right, let me take a picture. Okay. All right, perfect. Success. You've submitted your photos successfully. Thanks. You may close the browser window now, and please check your desktop for the next steps. Cool, so I get to use my Windows PC.
So when Michael logs onto his PC, Teams is going to be the first thing that starts up, and it's going to let him get this nice welcome message, which is a bot onboarding agent. And it's going to let Michael know that he can click the links below to sign his documents, to get started with training, and to schedule his first one-on-one. So let's click here first, and let's look at the learning environment. So Teams has the ability to pin learning environments right inside of Teams on the left-hand rail here so that users are able to stay in the context of Teams. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to sign our employee agreements. And so clicking that will pop up a prompt to sign the employment agreement. It was sent to me by John Smith. So I'll go ahead and click that, and we'll go ahead and sign the employment agreement. And click apply. Now, this employment agreement actually is integrated into multiple systems. So not only is it using the Adobe Sign system, but it's also pulling the departmental information from SharePoint. And so you can pull information from SharePoint and from Adobe Sign, populate it, and then once you sign the document, all of that information gets stored into the document and can be posted back certain fields into SharePoint. So go ahead and click apply here. And then we're going to get, with the integration of Adobe Sign straight into Teams, we're going to get a pop notification here that the employment agreement has been signed, and we'll have the ability to download that, and all of the members of the HR team can see that this document has been signed. So the next thing Michael's going to want to do is go ahead and schedule his meeting with his boss, and he's been officially onboarded to TDOG. So what just happened? So in the past, TDOG, because it's an older agency, would do a lot of back and forth email exchanges between recruiting and candidates. Documents would be sent back and forth. They would go to HR. And then when an offer was finally made, they would enter information into internal systems. And then emails would be sent to all of the different groups and all the different departments. And all that information was contained in these different systems. So now, with the integration between Microsoft Dynamics Human Resources, SharePoint, Adobe, and the whole Creative Studio, and Adobe Sign, as well as Teams, all of these systems can be integrated into a seamless process. So let's take a look at that. So Microsoft Dynamics HR is integrated straight into Adobe Sign, so that when an employee is given an offer, they are the documents are created for them and are set up and ready for them to sign. We also have integration from Dynamics into ServiceNow to create a service ticket and take this through a workflow, and that workflow can result in another adaptive card message to the IT group through ServiceNow and let them know that Michael Kennedy is a new employee. He'll be working remotely due to COVID-19, and we need to please pack and ship a Surface Pro, Windows 10, and get a subscription for Office 365. Can click on the details to get more details or go straight to the ServiceNow ticket, can confirm the request and go ahead and close out the ticket or reply back to HR. So let's go ahead and confirm that request. So now we get that happy Michael Kennedy with a welcome kit. And what we'll see is we've got great integration between the capabilities in Office 365 with Microsoft Forms and the QR code. We filled out that form, and that kicked off our Adobe Sign process, leveraging the new Adobe Sign government ID authentication, and took through the process of verifying a government issued ID, taking a selfie to verify the photograph, and then having success, which took us through this whole workflow that we had set up in the authentication mechanisms and had selected the government ID. We also used a Creative Cloud to use Adobe Photoshop and some of the Creative Studio products to be able to create this beautiful website that we then pinned to Microsoft Teams, as we spoke about earlier, so we can keep the user in the context of Teams. So through the power of the partnership between Microsoft and Adobe and all the integrations between these products, we're able to really offer a much better experience to our users. I want to thank you for your time, your attention, and please vote for Michael Kennedy for the demo competition.